Everyone, Paul here. Today I'm going to give you guys a follow-up on what I talked about yesterday. This one is about, I kind of want to burn this strategy into your head on how well, the first thing I do is I stake the crypto, and I go into my last video I talk about that, but what I want to kind of teach you guys do is how to find gains, like some pretty good gains. Now with this strategy, particularly what I look for is the I only work with the day, with the trading view, whatever stock I pick, and I don't focus on like more than two. I believe the only stocks I really focus on is SPY, S&P 500, and AMC, pretty much the main ones, because they have the most, well, pretty good volatility every day. But I kind of want to go over a strategy to where you look for, and then once you find it, you can make gains. So let me just show you what I'm talking about here. And of course, I use this strategy to get gains, and then take those gains and stake crypto with it, with the Crypto Act. But let me just show you the strategy real quick, and it's really simple. This video probably won't be too long. So all these indicators are free. You basically just need the 13 EMA, the 48 EMA, which is right here, these two lines. So just go to indicators, favorites. It's going to be under moving average exponential. That's the one you pick. And each time you're going to do it twice, and then you're going to put 13 and 48, and pick a color that's going to pop. And the only other one you pick is the relative strength index. The relative strength index. And so what you do is real simple. You look at the chart, and you look at two things. You look to see if the EMAs are crossing, and that's one indication right there. And the next indication that you need to look for is if the relative strength index is all the way down at the bottom. So we can see right here in this moment that the 48 EMA is crossing up. That tells me right there, that the market is going to go in an uptrend, and probably for the next couple days, the market for SPY is going to move up. So you're good to go if you see it like this. If you see this, it pretty much means the market's going to go up. But if you see the opposite, to where you see the yellow line curving down, which will give you an example. See, this was a long time before. There it is again. Right here. You see it going down. That signals a trend down. So when you see this, the next thing you need to look at, that's the first thing you need to find. Make sure you're finding, now according to, now with the strategy, you're looking for gains, so you don't want the EMAs to be going down. You want the EMAs to be going up in an upward motion. Then that signals, a potential of the market going up. So look for this in your days. What I look for is the day on the day chart. I don't do the other ones because of the day. It's going to take a while before you see this signal So what you do in between then is just focus on crypto, focus on staking, focus on building multiple sources of income until you see this signal on TradingView. So what the things you need to check for is it going up? And it's going up. So the relative strength index is above 50, so that also signals when it is above 50, that usually signals that the market is going to go up. Now let me show you the only other time that I use this in. You don't necessarily need to see it with the EMAs, but what I basically do is I'm on the day, and I look at the relative strength index, and I wait for the relative strength index to be all the way on the bottom. Once it's all the way on the bottom, I would get in right about here. This is when I would buy my calls. At this point, right here, I would buy a call, and I'd base it off of this candle right here. And then what I would do is I would ride it out. I would put in a call for maybe a week or 2 weeks, and I would put my call maybe on around 360, just a little bit down from where the candle is. The RSI has got to be as close to the bottom as you can get. So what I do is I wait for that signal, and then it should be some pretty good gains. Anyway, those are what I look for to get my gains in the stock market. And once I get the gains, I move it on over and stake my gains into crypto, the coins, or whatever coins you want to stake, the app that's on your phone. Just stake it and make more passive income. So these are the 2 steps that I use to make passive income, especially during the bear market. So if you guys found this video helpful, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.